EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Arizona Cardinals. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback.
Ready, ready. Hey, wahoo!
Hey, we got three. Three down.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Watch the pass.
Hey, Delta.
Here we go.
57. Mike, 57.
Hey, watch the slant.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Switch.
Hey. High 7.
56 the Mike. 56 is the Mike.
They got it.
2nd and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. His intended receiver, the tight end, Caleb Wilson. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Hey, exit.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Get it.
They're going to look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
53, Mike.
It's gonna be a long
Alert.
It's gonna be a long day. 36. Shift.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Come on now, let's go.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Set.
56, right there. 56.
Watch the run.
Shift.
Safe, safe, safe.
Shut down. Motion, motion. Check, check. Shift.
Wide, wide, wide. Get wide.
Watson, off play action. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Every time it's a sack.
Tremendous
Come on,
read
fellas.
and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never
go,
bought the
D.
play action fake.
55.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Check, check, check. Hey, switch gears.
Hey, alert.
56 to Mike. 56 is Mike.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Miles Boykin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10.
Right there, 56.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Rip left, rip left. 56 to Mike. 56.
Bravo.
Bring it.
Shoot.
They'll set up a throw.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
19.
Got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
I know he ain't got it.
53's the Mike. 53.
Hey, alert, alert. Hey, alert, alert.
Let's see what you got.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Right there, right there.
After the
56.
incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
54.
Ball trot. 56 the Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Mike 56. Mike 56. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Tight down. There you go.
Over the middle, complete. That's Gregory. And he gets
Come on,
this
fellas.
inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Exit.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Coming for you.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
59.
Mirrors back and go full strength.
I know it's
Out of the gun, Watson.
Check 50.
Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
ready.
56, Mike, 56.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
56 to Mike. 50.
Hey, Haywood.
Switch up. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Now.
Back to throw now on first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Foxtrot.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the UCLA product. It's Caleb Wilson. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Hey, seam six. Let's go.
Now back to throw. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Let's go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Pull it high.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, orbit. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check three.
General West. Buzz.
They'll look to throw.
Get in the weight room.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. Looking to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Echo. 6, Mike, 56.
Watson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop
Now,
us.
this is where field
They
awareness
cannot
comes into
hold
play.
us
He's getting
down.
perilously
We're gonna
close
keep
to his
getting
own
sacked.
goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
56 is
So
Mike.
after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Watson now to throw. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field.
Let's go.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Houston.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mike.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Hey, 59.
Mike 53.
Down and go.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down,
Let's go.
but not before he
Let's go.
takes
Let's
it
go.
across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
And the Texans first down.
Watson now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, it's Watson. He'll rifle this one deep, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Down.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Mike 50.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Get it.
Let's make
Now a
these babies cry
shotgun
all the way
snap
back
as they'll
home.
look to throw.
Back.
This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 28 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Okay, ready?
This offense
56,
finding
right
its
there, right
legs
there,
now.
56.
Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
At the 16-yard line.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Big River. Big River.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field
56
shrinks for
Mike.
those safeties,
56
it's almost
Mike.
like there's a couple extra
Hey, watch
defenders
that,
out there,
watch the
right?
ball.
It certainly is.
Mike
They end up
56.
taking up extra
Mike
space
56.
just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
56. Mike 56. Right there. 56.
Stop your
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I want that. Give me that ball.
Hey, Zoo.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 12, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now 1st down.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right. It got his man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
It's a party now. Woo!
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's go.
Check. Kill.
On 1st and 10, Watson. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
Your trip is here.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 46-yard line.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Switch.
Hey, alert 3.
Watch twist. 59.
SOS.
Watson.
Hatchet.
Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check nine. Tight dog.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
He's coming. Double up.
24.
To try again after the sack. Watson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Let's go, baby.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble.
56, Mike, 56.
Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Shift.
Bravo. Hurry.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Any day.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike, 56. Mike, 56.
They'll set up to throw.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Ready.
Watch that. He's crashing. He's checking.
Smoke.
Watch out.
2nd and 10. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the
believe they let you
back
play.
end. Pass
I can't
rush,
believe
they've
they
been
even
able
let
to
you
get
play.
home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Go.
Check 6 guy.
56.
Ready?
56 is
They're
Mike.
going to look to
Watch
throw.
the curl. Watch the curl.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Let's bring it.
53's the Mike. 53.
After the interception, here's Watson. Throw left side, complete. It's Gregory. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Watson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Chris attack. 19.
Check. 53's Mike.
I got you. I got you.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, 54.
53. Mike. Mike. Cut. Cut.
64. Haywood.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Back to throw, Watson.
Hey, here I come. Here I
And
come.
he's taken
Here I
down.
come.
Back at his own 7. Daniil Hunter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Texans send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s.
Let's go,
back to back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
2nd and 3. He completes it to Wilson. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
53.
Back to throw again.
Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
53s, Mike. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Kill.
Hey, 31.
53, Mike.
Check.
Hey, 59. Charlie. Hey, line up.
The final shot before the break, Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
They can't stop the franchise.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
To throw is Watson.
Check 24.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
56. Check 56.
Here's Watson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Miles Boykin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Come on.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watch the pass. Check 37. Check 37.
Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. 54 is down. He's coming.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Throws right side, and that's complete. And all the way to the opposite 48.
Let's go, baby.
A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
You go tight.
59.
You got tight right there. Show him.
Watson now to throw. Now he's flushed out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
53. Defense wins championships, baby.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Shift. Bang, 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 bang. 55.
53 is the mic.
From the 50, it's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Slam. 24.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Tighten up.
Third and long, it's Watson. Steps away to his left. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's fourth. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Right, watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down. Check the backer, check the backer.
Hey, lock it.
Safety, check safety.
49, check 49, check 49.
Back to throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
On the ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Hey, Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Get your swerve on.
56.
Ready?
56 right there.
They'll
right
look
there.
to throw
56.
here.
I'm coming.
Going for the deep ball.
I'm coming.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
Check.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
The Texans take over.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Joker. Kill.
Throwing again is Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I'm coming.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Here we go.
Kill.
Kill. Quick the edge. Come. Alert.
Hey. He's coming to you. Hey. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Now Watson. And an alley to run. Flush to his right. Got some room at the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's fourth. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
56 to Mike. 56 is...
Come on. You better bring it.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
56.
Hey, 24.
56, right there. 56.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Hey,
It's going to be a long day.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it,
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Crunch.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Slam.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 20. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ricky.
Here's Watson to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flare.
Check 13. Check 13.
59. 56 mine.
Watson.
Coming for you, son.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Ready.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hey, foxtrot.
56 to Mike. 56.
Yes.
You're trash.
Now.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Crash.
Hey.
Stay at home.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Not here. Hey, orbit. And I the mic.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Here we go.
59.
Here we go.
Echo.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Yeah, that's what I do.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, no, he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Here we go.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On second and 12, Watson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Let's put that. Watch twist.
Shift.
Check. No. Off. Win the rep. Let's go right here. 59. 56 right there.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Buzz.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Watch the crowd, boy.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
We own them.
Check. Fresno.
Gone.
Ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check.
Ready?
Back to throw now on first down. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. I got it.
He'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Hey, 60 yours. Hey, high 7.
Watch the run.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
I'm coming.
5.
They'll set up to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game.
Got it.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. You ain't got nothing. You look at me. Zip, get it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Here we go, D.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I'm coming. 56 the mic.
He'll look to throw.
Watch the run.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 31!
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Safe. Wide. Get wide.
He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Check 56. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Back to throw.
Let's get off the field, D.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. Back to throw. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances?